What's up guys, this is me, Mad Summer 84, and here we are for the last video of December, really, for our PS Plus plays. Now our last game for the month is Godfall, and it's not the Godfall that was a PS5 launch title. It's the Godfall Challenger Edition, and if you don't know what that is, basically it's not the full game, it's a part of the game, really, and people calling it an extended trial of the game. It's like a sample in a way. You get the your characters, you get fully maxed characters, and you just play these certain modes that are at the end of the game, from what I'm kind of understanding. It doesn't make too much sense to me, to be honest. You know, we got the PS4 and the PS5 version of this game. There's no real start screen, so I'm having to just kind of go in the tutorial. Basically, the PS5 version came out on day one of when the PS5 came out, but the PS4 version came out only just recently in August of 2021. And firstly, I have to say, the PS4 version looks pretty ugly. I'm not gonna lie. It's an action role-playing game developed by Counterplay Games and published by Gearbox. It's described as a loot slasher, being based on a loot shooter concept. So a bit like a Destiny game, but with swords. That's what it is. You know, I didn't mind the first Destiny game. I quite enjoyed it. I played it quite a lot at the start. I haven't played number 2, so I'm not really sure what that is like. But I know that when we get the PS Plus, I want to get a full game. I don't want to get part of a game, and this is part of a game, really. It's whatever the article saying. Developer says, "Oh, this isn't an extended." Developer insists it's not a trial. It is a trial, really. If you like playing these modes with full characters, then you can get the actual game and play through it and build up the characters, but it's just a bit odd, really. So anyway, if you never see me do my PS Plus play videos, basically I just play through the game, I say what I do like, what I don't like, I give a final thoughts, and then I give a thumb score where I think it's a good game and a thumb score where I think it's a good offering. And the only way to do that is to play the game. So I'm just going to be playing the game for a little bit and just talking a load of nonsense while I play it, because I do talk a lot of nonsense. So yeah, I just don't understand why they thought, hey, we'll give you this. We're not going to give you the full game. We're just going to give you this part, really. You know, probably the only thing that is off the base game, really, is the tutorial. Really, it's just, this is how you play the game. So maybe I'm gonna just play through this and kind of skip this for the video, the tutorial part, and just get into the actual kind of main part of what the Championship Edition is, because that is really what it is. So I don't want to kind of base my whole opinion on this part, which is the tutorial. So I'm gonna just get through it quickly, and I'll catch you on the actual part. So, alright, here we are. I've done the tutorial, which felt like it went on for a bit too long, to be honest. Yeah, it was basically the start of the game, really. It was just the opening level, really. I didn't feel like I probably should show that one. I should just actually show what the kind of like a challenger mode of this game is all about. Craft your first or whatever. Ah, okay. This is what it wants me to go to. See, this is supposedly at the end of the game. You have these modes. Really, it's giving you like full max characters, and you do these certain modes. I don't know why they thought, hey, we'll give them this. It seems a bit odd to me personally. But the one thing I have to kind of note at the start is this game does not look good. Really, this is a port of PS5, so I think I've only seen a very limited video of the PS5 version. I have to say, it doesn't look good. Really, this PS4 version is not a good looking game. There are much better looking games out there than this. I've received a starter kit. It just seems like it just feels like a demo. No matter what the dev team are saying, going, oh, it's not a demo. Well, it bloody feels like it. Like, I've got max weapons. It's just like, I don't know why they felt like this was a good thing to give us. Level 1. It just, I don't get it. Equip new gear for your evaporate. Okay. He wants me to do all these little kind of bloody things. Alright, I'll go for the max one, I guess. It's just like, I don't get it. Like, what is the point of this mode, of this game, for them to go, is it they think people are like, oh yeah, I've played this mode, now I really want to play the game. You know? I don't know. Like, new augments. I just don't get it. Okay. Like, I don't even know what these modes are, but just when I was just playing through the game, I was literally like, oh, this is not that pretty at all. It doesn't look that nice. And I was just like, no, this looks a bit sucky. Open skills menu. Oh my god, they're getting you to do so much bloody stuff. Visit training room. Where's my training room? Oh, it's over here. In this little room. Okay. I got it. I'm sorry, but you gave me a tutorial. Like, I don't get it. Surely we should have gone through this all in the tutorial. No? Is that me just thinking that? No, it's getting me to do all these things. Yeah, it just seemed when playing the tutorial, it just felt a bit like, you know what? It controls alright. It doesn't control that bad at all. Okay. Yeah, it was like, oh, this kind of like controls alright. To talk to this dude. Oh my god. Seriously. Open quest menu. I just don't get it. Oh, come on. Launch missions from the world map. Here we go. Finally, I'm kind of getting into what this kind of version of this game they're giving us is all about. Tower trials. Playing a dreamstone. Each dreamstone will subject you to missions and challenges drawn. Oh, friggin' hell. Okay, so this is the main game which they charge you for. So we've got 3 modes and then matchmaking, and that's just playing online, playing some of the time trials and stuff. So Tower of Trials. Well, let's just go into it and see what it's all about, I think. But yeah, I have to say, it's really not that nice looking. It's like overall just a bit ugly. Really, I wouldn't think this was a PS4 game at the end of this life cycle. You wouldn't even like how much better does the PS5 version look? And that's the thing. I don't have a PS5, so I can't go, hey, it looks like this. Here's a comparison side by side. Like even like the enemy models don't look that nice. You know, just overall just looks a bit ugly. I don't get it. I was like, when I first saw it, I was like, oh, that's cool. Alright, you get the PS4 and PS5 versions of Godfall. I'm like, okay, you know, there's a lot of people kind of like said, oh, about this game, and this would be nice. But it's just not the actual full version of the game. Which I don't get. Why do you think Sony have already paid enough for this title for it to be a launch exclusive for the exclusivity rights for the PS5? Because I think it's going to come to Xbox. So is that why? I'm not sure. Like, I just, yeah, like, you know, you're able to like get achievements. I don't know like how many of the achievements you are actually able to obtain. Spirit boon, might boon, vitality boon. Right, let's get some mighty whatever that is. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, it just doesn't, like, you know what, the game controls alright, you know, the controls itself is actually alright, it's actually running quite well, you know, I haven't really noticed any like frame rate issues or anything with this game. It's just not that pretty, you know, it is better looking than Mortal Shell, but this was a kind of technically a big deal release, really, you know, launch exclusive, third party, yada yada yada, but they've brought it to PS4 and they've just made it look not that great, to be honest. Like, I've played far better indie games than this. Yeah, and gameplay wise, yeah, it's all right, but it's just hack and slash. Just go around picking up objects that enemies drop and opening chests, really, and coins, and upgrading yourself, this and that. And I kind of get it, but they've just tried to make a hack and slash version of Destiny, really. They've tried to repackage Destiny in a different look, but I don't know. Destiny had something about it when that came out. You know, its setting, it had those little kind of like hover bikes and stuff like that, and it was actually quite a fun game. But this, like, I can see myself playing for it for a bit, but the problem is, I want to play through the actual game, not these little modes they've put in, really. These little trials of this and that. Activate elevator, that's trial 1. Alright, well, let's back out of this one and check out some of the other stuff, because that's what I want to do. So, abandoned mission. Alright, we go here. Alright, we've seen what that's all about. So, no, there's nothing there. I don't know what. We'll go for the lowest level one. Oh, okay. You got to do this stuff first, I assume. And yeah, oh god, the thing is all slowly loading up. Nothing really looks that good. Like, the level design looks nice. That's interesting. Yep, I've lit the fire of whatever that does. And like, I just it's just not something I would think Sony would give us. like this mode. But saying that, if you think about it, like ages ago, they did do it with Drive Club. There was like a PS Plus like edition of the game. It wasn't like the full game. It was a bit odd. So you could you get all? I think you could get the trophy. I can't remember what it was with it. I think that was another game I kind of bought off my mate. He didn't really like Drive Club. I didn't mind Drive Club. I thought it was all right. It was just the whole online thing. Because you could get the trophies or something. It was something that you needed. You needed the full version for or something, and I think I got it off him so I could get the platinum or whatever. There was something. But yeah, it's just very very odd. I don't know whose decision it was. I would have rather them kind of given us the full game of something else instead of like some like partial kind of extended trial version. So like if you like this, hey, then pay for the actual game. Yeah, you can unlock the trophies. Don't know how many of the trophies you can actually get on this in this version. If you could get all the trophies in, that's all right. If that's your thing, but yeah, it just wouldn't better. You got giving away the PS4. Even if you were just, I would have rather you just given away the PS5 version, like full game, and not get the PS4 version if that even made a difference whatsoever. Yeah, but it's quite odd that they kind of they released it launch day on PS5, and then it's like, all right, let's do a PS4 version. I don't know what the sales were like or anything of this game, but yeah, even like this mode just feels like with just running around, just killing enemies, and like get to the end and do this mission. Boom. Oh god, it didn't look that nice of him climbing. Whoop. Here we go. Oh, Jesus. There we go, take that. Oh, Jesus. It's just like some evil crocodile or something. Oh, I can't really parry his attacks. Boom. But yeah, no, he does play alright, Oh, it goes invisible. You cheeky bugger. Quite like the Captain America shield spinning it around. But yeah, I'm just amazed at actually how ugly this game looks. I'm just astonished, to be honest, of like how ugly it looks. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, but we've got to check out all the modes. I feel like we got to check it all out, just to see, you know, if there's one better than the other. But they so far kind of like really feeling all of the same. Mission ending. Okay, why do we need to wait so long to end this mission? Don't get it. But yeah, the most redeeming feature is the controls, and the level design looks quite interesting. Quite liking it. Alright, we're back in the base. Okay. Dreamstone round 1 complete. Yeah, alright, I've done that. Let's check out a Lightbringer. See what that's all about. I bet it has breached reality.
Let's banish the darkness.
Okay, this is just more or less just feels like the last mode. Really. That's what it feels like.
To illuminate the night.
Bam, bam, bam. It just feels like there's like, oh, that's it. You got to do this and this mission. Oh. Oh. Okay, respawns remaining. Okay, so I died because you got to get to the spots to make light. Okay, but that's just... I get it. But did you need to like make a whole new mode for it? Probably not. You didn't, you know, dress up a mode in a different way. I don't think they needed to do that. You could have just had the one just. Alright, this is the missions. Alright, I got here. Right, gotta catch, seal it. And then I've just got to deal with the enemies. Okay. Alright, well, this will be over soon. Oh, maybe not. God, I've just got battered. Again. Take that, Sonny. I do like that whole kind of like melee, kind of like special attack, where you just like slam your shield right into their face. Oh, come on, back up, son. Alright. This is how we do it. Yeah, I just this is a very odd decision by Sony. You know, nearly as odd as the time they gave us Farm Simulator. Because that was super odd, to be honest. Oh, bloody hell. Come on. Regenerate, baby. Yeah. Oh, take that. Like, I just like, I don't mind it. I like a good like hack and slash. I don't mind it at all. But this one, I'm just not really feeling the whole game. Really, I'm just not feeling it. You know, it's quite hard because it might be different if I was playing the actual story, the actual main game. You know, I might go, oh no, this is not bad, not too bad. But just playing this, it just like I don't feel like invested in it to actually kind of like want to like play it. You know, because it just feels like, oh, I've played this game before. It does have that kind of feeling, like, oh, I've done this before. There we go, bam, 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 thank you, ma'am. There we go. Suck it, sunshine. Oh, really? Ah, this is sucky. Alright, let's check the matchmaking mode because I'm just getting mullered. Alright. Can I... So if I select character, what does that do? Nothing. It does nothing for me. And then we go matchmaking, and I assume I just play with someone. Here we go. I'm in a crew. Oh, they look much better than me. I'm just in the standard dude. Oh, alright. Yeah, okay. Well, I see. I have played all the modes. And yeah, it's a bang average game. It's a bang average game. Alright, you know what? I've kind of played through enough. Let's do a final thoughts of Godfall. Now, firstly, this is not that good looking of a game. It's rather ugly. It does nothing. It has got nothing in the looks department. There's nothing at all to make you go, oh wow, this is a beauty of a game. You know, look at, you know, what they've done. They've released this PS5 game onto PS4. It looks sexy. No, it doesn't look sexy at all. It looks actually really disappointing. You know, I was expecting something to look a bit nicer, to be honest. But this is what we have been. This is what they did, and it just doesn't make sense why they would make it look so bad. Really, you know, like controls. It controls well. It does actually play pretty well. You know, the gameplay feels like it will get a bit kind of samey quite quickly. You know, I don't know. It's this whole looter thing. You know, it's what they've made here is a hack and slash Destiny. I really enjoyed Destiny. I played it all the way through. And I know I did a little bit of that whole loot boxing, but then it kind of felt like spending too much time just trying to get like stronger weapons, and I just wanted more of it. You know, there's more negatives than positives about this game. But it's this version. It doesn't make sense whatsoever. You know, the game controls all right. The gameplay's all right. It's nothing that special. It's just a super ugly game. Like, it's not pretty at all, and I just don't know why this mode was this game was given to us. If they're not going to give us the full game, I do not get it at all. The nice thing, the trophies do unlock. Can you get all the trophies with this version? I don't know. Possibly not. I don't know what I just did. I don't see myself playing this game after. If it was the main game, yeah, I would probably play through it, but I don't feel like I would want to play through this version, because it just feels a bit empty and soulless, really. They've given you the kind of like strongest of the strongest, and they're giving you like basically max characters, which just doesn't seem like any fun, really, to me. Like, you want to kind of like build up your characters, but you're not really doing that. Yeah, that you actually can level up a bit, but it's not enough, I feel like. And I feel like this is a wasted spot. Rather than just give us the PS5 version, full game version, than a PS4 or PS5 version of the game. It just doesn't seem the correct decision to do of this game. It's the character design is pretty good. Like there's quite a bit of stuff going on with the enemies and stuff. I like how they look. They look really quite pretty cool. But yeah, just a lot of things like their design. The level design looks cool, but just the overall presentation is not cool. It's lacking in that department big time. And it kind of goes shows, because when you look at its Metacritic, you look at the PS5 version, it's sitting on a Metacritic score of 61 for the PS5 version, and then when you look at the user score, that's sitting at a pitiful 4.4, and I can actually probably understand that, to be honest, because the gameplay itself does seem rather kind of like shallow, and when you look at when you go to the PS4 pages for on Metacritic, it doesn't have any score. It's got one user score that says a 10 out of 10, which seems a bit funny to me. Someone's been smoking some crack, or someone works at the developer. That's what it is. Someone's putting a user score in of like, alright, gotta bump this up so it looks great. Yeah, just not good. The whole it has that whole kind of like 5, 6 out of 10 type game. Like, it's not a terrible game, but it's not great either, and it's just a bit average, and it's quite sad that we were given this PS Plus and we kind of like got like the exclusivity for launch on this. It kind of just feels a bit of like a wasted money. There would have been something better probably to spend their money on to get the whole exclusivity for PS5. So it's not good. So let's go to my thumb scores. Now, if I was to give this my game score, now this is where I'm a little bit torn, to be honest. I am a little bit torn. I am torn from giving it a thumb in the middle or a quarter of a thumb up. And just going based on the PS4 version, I'm going to give it a quarter of a thumb up because it's just so ugly. Yeah, it plays okay and it's alright, but it's a bare bones game, really. There's not that much here, and it's just an ugly game. It's just really ugly. So yeah, a quarter of a thumb up for me for my game score. Now my offering score. Now this one's going to be interesting. Now, when I first saw this, I was like, oh, alright, that's not bad. That's not a bad offering. But then I kind of found out what it was. I was a bit like, oh, okay, not sure about this. That's why I feel like I'm gonna probably have to go for an offering score of I'm gonna say a thumb down. I don't think this is a good offering. If it was the actual version of the game, then I might kind of give it the offering score a little bit higher than the game score. But yeah, I'm just gonna go with a thumb down for offering score. I don't think this is a good offering. It would have been a better offering if it was the full game, but it's not. It is just like an extended taster. Really, it is really much a taster of it. And you know, was there an actual demo of this game? I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. But anyway, we've played through all the games now. We've done it. We have finally played them all, and you know what that means. Once we've played them all, we're going to do an overall look at the month. So December, it's an interesting month, I must say, an interesting month. So we started off the month with Lego DC Supervillains. I thought that was actually a pretty good game. I was actually quite surprised of how much I was actually enjoying the game. And I gave that a game score of a 3/4 thumb up and an offering score of another 3/4 thumb up. Eh? Who would have thought I would have given that for a Lego game? But I thought this was a pretty good Lego game. It's like slightly open world using all the DC villains. It looks quite nice. It's quite funny. So yeah, it's pretty good. And then the second game we had for the month was Mortal Shell. Now a lot of people talk about this, saying, "Oh yeah, this is a good game," and you know what? It is a pretty kind of like good game, really. You know, a lot of people say it is, and I was actually quite surprised of getting it. It is a Souls-like game, so if you're into Souls-like games, then it's a pretty good game for you to play. Like it, you know, it controls well. You know, the level design is great. The character design is great. Where that game falters is the overall graphical presentation. It does look pretty ugly, I must say. It does not look good. There's a lot of kind of like see-through textures, blurriness, haziness pop up. It's just an overall ugly thing, and that would have been a good title for them to give us as give us the PS4 and the PS5 version, because there's an enhanced version for the PS5. It would have been good if they'd given us that. To be honest, than giving us the PS4, PS5 version of the Godfall Challenger Edition. But I gave that a game score of a 3/4 thumb up, because I thought it was pretty good. It plays very well, very tough. Do get your ass kicked. You will die a lot. Well, or you might not. Maybe it's just me who dies a lot in those games. Probably is just me. And I gave an offering score of a thumb in the middle because as I've stated, I feel like it would have been better if they had given us the PS4 and PS5 version of that game instead of just the PS4. And then we have, to finish it off, we have Godfall. The not full Godfall, the Challenger Edition Godfall. Now, very disappointed with this game. I was kind of like thought it was going to be good, but this mode I don't think was a good version, and I'm just going by the PS4 version of the game, and yeah, it's an ugly game that plays all right, but yeah, just because of the ugliness and the type of game it is, it's not the full one. You know, I gave that a game score of a quarter of a thumb up, so not good. Because that is that kind of like, is that like 5-ish, 6 out of 10, but it gets lower marks slightly because it's an ugly game, really. And offering score, I didn't think it was a good offering because it's not the full game, really. It's not the full version, and that doesn't sit well with me. Rather than just give us the PS5 version and get the full game. So I gave that an offering score as nil point. So it did not do good for this month with the last game. But now if we look at it as an overall score, what would I give December? Now, I feel like I'll give, because this was a massive letdown, I feel like I'll give a overall game score as, because we had I gave 2 games 3/4 thumb up, and then this was a quarter thumb. So you know what, I'm gonna give the overall game score, I'm gonna give it a thumb in the middle, because it is pretty good, but this is like quite a bit of a letdown. And as an offering score, I'm probably gonna go with another thumb in the middle, because you know I liked the DC Villains Lego game. I thought that was really good, and what will show was it is a good game. It is a good offering. It just would have been better if we got the PS5 version as well. And this was bad, so yeah, I'm going to give a thumb in the middle and offering score as well for overall for December. So there we go. We've got our final lot of games for PS Plus done and out of the way. What did you guys think? You know, did you like any of the games, or did you not like any of the games? You know, I liked some of them, and I didn't like some of them. And this is one of them I didn't like. I thought it was a wasted opportunity of getting something good to end the year. So, which is a bloody shame. Bloody shame. But we've done it. We have done it. We've got through another year of PS Plus. Hopefully, January will be a bit stronger overall, and not be a massive disappointment of Godfall Challenger Edition. I thought that the bar was set low with Farming Simulator, but giving us a game which isn't a full game, it's just a part of a game, and whatever the developer says, this is kind of just like an extended trial really for you to go, oh, I like this, I'm going to buy the actual game. But playing this doesn't make me want to play the actual game. If it was the actual game, I actually might play through it. But oh well, their loss of a sale from me. Because you know, if I really like this game, I might have considered getting a physical copy when I got a PS5. Maybe, who knows. But anyway, that's it. Alright, if you could please like and subscribe to the channel, And yeah, until the next video, guys, take care, look after yourselves, and I shall see you soon. And don't play Godfall, especially on PS4, because it looks really, really ugly. It's super, super ugly. So yeah, look after yourselves. Goodbye.